Hello dear students, we're continuing the series of questions and answers of lesson number 2, and let's go ahead with the questions of Christa Baba from Germany. And she's asking, is bestowal, for example, like now in the lesson, where the knowledge is given to the students, when are we bestowing? When are we on the path of the Creator? So, dear Krista, it all depends on the intention, as we said. Because I can teach a lesson, and next to me there would be a Leo, and now he's not because he's very busy. But I must do these clips because otherwise you will remain with the question marks. Anyhow, I could do this lesson with Leo, and we're two with our corporeal action. We're teaching, we're saying blah blah, and we're passing knowledge as if we were passing knowledge. But one of us is with the intention to really give with all of the heart, that really with the big desire that the light of correction, the light that reform, will pass on to you. And the other one is just enjoying to be a big teacher, just to teach, thinking of how in which wise way he will say all of the things and how much honor he will get from all of his teachings. And you see two teachers who are teaching, but one of them is really passing something because he has the intention to bestow. So it all depends on this. But really what we're doing is that through this study, through the action of teaching, it is called the dissemination of the wisdom of Kabbalah. We're passing on the knowledge. So through this, we are discovering really, through these actions that are going against the ego, we're discovering really our true intention while we're doing it. And then we're reaching finally the real demand, the real prayer that my actions, it is called that my heart and my mouth will be equal. That means that what I'm doing will be equalized with my inner intention, and that my intention will not be egoistic. Otherwise, I'm investing so much, doing so much, giving my life to this dissemination of the wisdom of Kabbalah to the other parts of my soul. But if the intention is always egoistic, I will not get nothing. I mean, get nothing, you see? It is all about giving myself. So, Frank from Germany, how important is the intensity and thoughtfulness by bestowal? Can the group help to keep the healthy balance? Yes, only the group can help you even to be in this thought that you even want to have such a thing to bestow. Without it, you won't have any real even thought or even it is called a desire before or a deficiency before the desire. It, because in order to develop such a desire to bestow, I need to feel that I need such a desire. Why don't I have such a desire to bestow? Why all of my desires are egoistic? So only the group can give you such direction in life, such new feelings, such new. It's, the usual thing that we're saying. Only in the Congress you will feel such a thing. I assure you. Rosaline or Selene from Brazil. I have a question: why Christianity was created? There are historical reasons for this, religious answers for this, by the Catholics, Protestants, and many other reasons. What do you want me to say? I can only say that Kabbalah is referring to these three religions. Judaism, Islam, and Christianity is the three lines that needs to be clarified, and that from these people will, even though they will maintain their culture, this is how Baal Sulam refers to this religion, but from this they will come to the clarification of the inner need to adhere to the Creator. And really what we're seeing here nowadays, mostly in Europe, in the Western world, there begins to be very interesting things between the Islam and the Christianity and the Jews. This is the beginning of this glorification, because people want to feel purpose in their life. They want to feel the togetherness, and they're searching it through religions. But this clarification will be very quick, until they will understand that the purpose in life, the source that could give us, is the wisdom of Kabbalah, which is above religions. But by the way, it doesn't contradict any religion. David from Russia. Привет. How can I bestow in practical terms? What can I do in my everyday life in order to bestow? For the time being, you don't bestow, you cannot bestow. What can you do? First, you're asking, how can I be a rocket scientist in my daily life? So I would tell you, first go and study. This is what they're telling us. But it's not just to study. It's, if you want to become a rocket scientist, or let's say a Kabbalist, and you really want to bestow, you first need to discover this whole, how can I say, this whole path. Because when you will enter more and more this study, and it's not just a study, it's your whole essence, as we said, you will begin to feel that you will begin to feel your desire, your roughness of youth, that it's really, you will see that you don't want to bestow, and the more you will connect, the more the light will shine on us, and you will discern and see that you really, it's the last thing that you want to do, and you want to run away from it, and yet you will have another desire, the point in the heart, that will push you, and you will feel the need to be in this. So you will reveal the lie in all of this, the egoistic lie, and you will feel that, in contrast with this lie, you will feel where is the truth, and you will begin to feel that you want to be there in the truth and not to remain in your, I'm sorry to say, stinking ego. You will really feel that it is stinking, that it is like an enemy. You will want to run away from it. And all of these emotions just for one and sole purpose, to give you that you will build the desire that will be your desire, not given to you by anyone, that you want to be like the Creator, one who bestows. So after you will pass all of these discernments, you will pass the mahson, the barrier, and then you will bestow in your daily life, in every moment, even while looking, saying, eating, every action you will bestow, because it depends on the intention. And another question from Christy from Germany. Is in the route to receive, there is an intention. The intention to receive, I need to eat, right? I need to breathe. If I wouldn't have any will to receive, I would not want to breathe, to perceive reality. All of the senses are degrees of will to receive. I want to perceive reality, to look, to breathe, to eat. But what is my intention? What is this basis of this magnet that I have inside, I want to receive to myself, to enjoy, to fulfill only myself. This is how I perceive only a small part of reality, that's it. So this is the root of my action of receiving, the intention only to myself and against the others. Okay, and let's put in an last question. Liberto from Germany. Is bestowal the equality of the form? What should I give if I didn't have revealed the Creator, or I give up my ego? You don't give up your ego. You just feel the need to use it in another way, to run away from it and to use it and to really direct it, to manage it, to control it. How? When you put yourself inside of the group. And you know what? Another question from Saku from Finland. How do you sustain spirituality pleasure between sessions of studying Kabbalah? You can see again the lesson, go over it again. read the articles that we are reading, recommended articles, enter the Facebook group, speak with the friends, write them, and even, you could watch there and watch the morning lessons with Rav Lightman. It's very recommended, even download them. And I think that this is how you will connect to the environment until the Congress, when we will all meet. So, see you then.